Good morning. We're in mid-September now, so nice weather like this is going to be few and far between. Thought I'd show you our cleaning routine that I do every morning before I go to work. Fish doing good, the hoods are on, and then obviously it's a lovely day, so the hoods will come up. Bit of juggling here to get it done. Excuse the cat. We have a cat that just talks all the time. It's really annoying. On a funny note, I've got rid of that chime that was really annoying me, and Babe's replaced it instead. So all the hoods are on all night, and because it's warm at the minute, then obviously the first one is lifted off during the day. We've changed the air bubbles as we had our DIY air dome on the gravity fed system down there, and we were finding we have a dead spot over here where the fish feed and they poop a lot. So what we've done now is just put a line on down here that we can move around to get the poo out. All the fish are loving it. The heating is keeping the pond at 18, and quite a few times this week the pond went up to 20. Like now it's 19, just under. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, just hitting 19, so obviously the heating's not on. Now we're coming to end of February, what am I talking about? September. This temperature will be dropped down again to 16 for the autumn. We do have a bit of an algae problem with the pond, so it's quite murky at the minute. So as you can see, they're all looking really well, all recovered from the problems of this year. So I shall take you over to the filter house and show you my clean. So what I do is 6 o'clock in the morning, I come out, feed the fish, check the temperature, check that they're all okay. Come down to the filter house. Open up the Lexan sieve. Got a lid on it now again to help the water stay warm. Not too bad today. That's 24 hours of poo and algae and everything. Obviously we're feeding wheat germ now. It's coming to the autumn. So what I'll do, switch off the pump. Sorry if this is a bit shaky, I'm using my arm, the tripod thing for the first time, so bear with me if my angle's not always correct. Let's put the light on. So pumps off. Put our lid in, close it off. Turn the air bubbles on in the interchamber to clean it out. Turn off the inside chamber bubbles. And then let that bubble up for 5 minutes. that's cleaning, I will scrape off all the Nexen cups in the sieve. It's not that dirty today, probably because I didn't fed them much yesterday because I was busy, so there's not as much crap. Open up the cleaning drain. That goes out the back of the shed into the stream. So we run along our stream. Clean that out. Once a week we take the silver sieve thing off, give that a clean, and inside the Nexen sieve chamber we give that a clean inside it as well. So that's more or less clean. So turn off the valve. So that's that nice and clean, ready to go again. While we're waiting for the Nexen to clean, our plans for after Christmas is to put an easy pod on the skimmer, get a bigger pump, suck it out, go through the easy pod, round the back here, through to the front, and we're going to put a backy shower sitting on the decking by the pond. So that's the plans there. This is now redundant. As you can see, the pond heat's not on because the weather's warm, and with the lids on this week the heating's only been on maybe a couple of hours at night just to tick over. Do need to clean this shed out. Right, mess. Oh look, Chris left a coffee cup. What's he like? Got all these spare pumps over the years. I'm sure everybody that's got a koi hobby has loads of spare equipment that they change up for the latest equipment. Still got to finish this lagging. I've got a new UV bulb in the next 6 months. Chris has turned the pump on its side, probably not a good idea, but it was vibrating so loudly that you could hear it from the bedroom at night, and it sounded like a generator. So that's the only thing I'm not keen on the Bermuda, and it is a noisy pump, or it's just the way we've got it has made it noisy. Right. So now I'm going to flush out the Nexen after it's clean. Now I was doing this every day. It's hard to do when you've only got one hand. Now I have to put the phone down. Now, I have been doing that every day before work, but as we're now coming into autumn, it's every second day, and probably by the end of September it will be every 3 days. Don't know if you can see in there because of the lid how dirty it is in just one day. Shocking, isn't it? Because I find the Nexen excellent for, you know, friendly bacteria and everything, but for fines, not so good. Switch that out, the bubbles off, back into the media. Wait for that to drain. Switch it off. And because it's getting colder now, our trickle in, trickle out system is switched off. because obviously it's putting cold water in all the time. So once this is empty, switch everything back on, and I'll put the hose on to refill it. And that's it. To box this back up, tighten that back up. Wish they'd invent some air pumps that are quiet. Okay, so just give that a couple of minutes. So, as we were saying, the Easy Pod is going to go there. Now we're debating whether to put another sieve on and then the Easy Pod, but Chris reckons that's just too much because it's cleaning the surface of the pond. We're not going to need a sieve first, so we're going to see if we can source a second-hand Easy Pod, put it here, and then run it back to a new backy shower in the spring. So that's all exciting. Okay, so switch off the waste pipe. I could do it with one hand. I did. Hey. Switch the pump back on. Show you the sieve in action. Starts to go down with the water pumping up. And that's it. So I do this every morning before work because I like to do it. Screw that up later. So I do all that sort of thing. Chris does all the mechanical side, the building of things. I do the cleaning and the feeding of the koi. There's Stanley. And so that's it. All we need to do now is clean up the garden, get everything ready. That's where we're going to put the backy shower next year. Let's give the koi a little feed. I've got the smallest because we do have some koi that are quite small in there. We get a fighting chance of some food. So they're getting fed 3 times a day now. So that's the food that we bought. Got that off Amazon. Wheat germ pellets, £16. They seem to really like that. Obviously we're still giving them the mussels once a week just for a bit of higher protein. So now we've cleaned the pond. Do our top up. Excuse the pyjamas. When I go to work all weeks, I have to dress up. This is my relaxing time. So now we're topping up what we lost from the Nexen waste. Like I said, we're not having the trickle in, trickle out now because of the heating on, because we don't want the water to get too cold. And that's it for the day. That's the cleaning side done. So hope everyone has a good week. See you next time.